Well, talk about a freaking crazy day. We've been at it all day. It's now 6:40. All the back mulch is done around the whole house. All of this was decently weeded and then mulched, and the squirrels are still cutting leaves out of the trees that are all falling. I redid all the bricks along here, moved all the bricks out, but this was all weeds a year ago, and then I de-weeded it. Now today it's finally complete. Very overgrown yet, still by the house, but yeah, big improvement. Then I mowed the yard, trying to mow up those seed pods. The mower only gets about 20% of the seed pods. I hope they rot quickly. Mowed, blew everything off, got a shower. So we got like 6-7 hours in today. I have 15 bags left. I can't believe I actually have too much. So we're gonna keep 3, and then I'm gonna take the other 15 to my grandparents' house. They're gonna buy them to use at their place. So that's where I'm going now. And believe it or not, I'm watering the yard. I don't know if I have ever watered the yard in the month of May before, but it just hasn't rained and it was browning out down there, so I'm watering it. Something that really grinds my gears is people that buy these CLS 550, S550, E550, any of these Mercedes that have, what, 500 horsepower V8s, bi-turbo V8s. I don't know if the 550 is a bi-turbo. It's probably between 450 and 550 horsepower. And then they drive around town below 35 miles an hour in the 40 or the 45. And in the 25, they go like 18 just to be safe. Why do you have a 0 to 60 in 3.6 second car to drive 15 miles an hour in? It just baffles me. I can't tell you how many of those things I pass a week in my little 104 horsepower 330 Xi. Well, maybe he heard me. Now he's actually going, although he is on the brakes, but now we're going 40. So it's funny though to look at it. I mean, the thing's got probably 275 at least tires on the back. I'm willing to bet that V8's never been over about 1600 RPM. Somebody is going to get a very, well, unused, but you know, used in a way that isn't even good for it car someday when these 106-year-olds that are sitting on 5 million finally conk out. Good morning. It's now Saturday, about 1-something o'clock, I would say. Ton of work today, as you know. Got all the mulch done in the back, and then mowed the yard, and did the sprinklers, dropped the mulch off at the grandparents, came back here, had dinner, watched game 2 at Atlanta. Another Cleveland victory, surprisingly. I didn't know that we'd take either of those first games and to get both. Wow. Bunch of injuries on both sides. Kyrie Irving didn't play tonight. 2 guys for the Hawks are down due to knee and ankle sprains. But we held on to a 20-point lead for a while. I think we won by 12 last 5 minutes or so. It was all deep bench players, so we didn't score anything. But wow, 2-0 in the Hawks now. So we come back to Cleveland probably Sunday or Monday for the next 2 games. If we can get even one of those, then we're in good shape. So really surprises me. But if we do move on to the NBA Finals, then we have the Golden State Warriors. And I don't think anybody can take the Warriors down in a series. We did beat them once regular season, but in a series with Steph Curry and that other guy, Klay Thompson, geez, I watched them play the Rockets. They're a tough crowd, to say the least. So tomorrow, if I can still stand, my knees are killing me from all the mowing and constantly bending, lifting, laying under bushes to pull weeds. It's been miserable, but it's done. But tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and say the goal is still stands to wash and clay the M5, which is a huge job. The wash with dishwashing soap to strip any other waxes, and that's a little harsher on whatever's on the on top of the clear, and then we clay it to remove all kinds of contaminants like paint overspray. This back here isn't too bad. It's really the front right corner, the whole front, and the front left wheel are the worst areas. So I don't know that we're going to even touch wheels tomorrow, but we should be able to strip all wax with the wash, clay it, and then give it a good wash and dry with the Zano soap. And then Sunday I can start off with Z6, get a clean base, and then wax build with Z5, Z6, Z2, Z6, Z8. So a lot of work, but we're gonna have a really nice product when we're done. So tomorrow will be spent out here in the garage listening to music, talking to some friends on FaceTime audio, hopefully. Getting work done and further killing my back and knees. Can't wait. But I'm gonna go to bed, do some emails, do some YouTube. Been a productive ass week so far, I love it. Talk to you guys tomorrow on Saturday. Good night.